5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hallelujah, amen. Look, Ma, I made it out the basement. Look, T, he ballin' like Will Chamberlain. High stove, cook up the dough, come and taste it. Hallelujah, amen. Rose gold chain with the praying hands. Young T destined for greatness, that's my alias. Zoom off in the spaceship with my aliens. Hallelujah, amen. Hallelujah, amen. Hallelujah, amen. Yeah, hallelujah, amen. Look at Lil T from the Cove. I was 13 with a proposition to cook up the stove. I could see the future, it was international, we flown. I saw lights blind and they knew all the words to my songs. I was stage diving, then I signed my name on their clothes. Mama watching from behind me backstage with my folks. I could see it vivid in my dreams, then it turned to smoke. Nightmares haunting me, constantly coming for me motion, yeah. Look at Lil T from the Cove. I was 16 when my first homie got murdered in the cold blood. Hold up, Lil T, it's a cold world, keep your eyes open. Devils keep approaching, provoking. Will I be next? My paranoia keep controlling. Jehovah spoken. He said young T destined for greatness, that's the chosen. Angels speak to me like Mary Joseph. They singing hallelujah, I say amen with praying hands. Hallelujah, amen. Look, Ma, I made it out the basement. Look, T, he ballin' like Will Chamberlain. High stove, cook up the dough, come and taste it. Hallelujah, amen. Rose gold chain with the praying hands. Young T destined for greatness, that's my alias. Zoom off in the spaceship with my aliens. Yeah, look at Lil T from the Cove. I was 18 when I first laid down that vocal on the Pro Tools. Trent said you got the whole juice. Cook up that soul food, Brasel. You gon' make it out for real, yeah. I was trying to make it, fighting against the odds. Car was broke down, I was unemployed. I was selling dope, charge after charge. I knew I was slacking, I was supposed to travel international shows all across the world, yeah. Look at Lil T from the Cove. I was 19 when I dropped out of college and came back home. I heard voices all around me say they just doubt me. Yeah, you wasting your time, there you go wasting your life. But I could see it vivid in my dreams, making it out the basement, ballin' like on Naismith, cooking up the Cajun. Jehovah spoke, he said young T destined for greatness. Being the homies up and we took off in the spaceship. Hallelujah, amen. Look, Ma, I made it out the basement. Look, T, he ballin' like Will Chamberlain. High stove, cook up the dough, come and taste it. Hallelujah, amen. Rose gold chain with the praying hands. Young T destined for greatness, that's my alias. Zoom off in the spaceship with my aliens.
Yo, it's your boy Roger here still. We got like a little vibe going on today still, yeah? I've got like, hopefully gonna have a guest, hopefully hopefully. Yeah, we got hopefully 2 guests, hopefully today still, yeah, on the show. And as you know, guests, we just phone people in and just chill and have a chat still, yeah? And you know me already, my political correctness is going on, but the real talk is going to go on here still, yeah? Over here, this is on the Roger Moore on the Lift Show. If you don't know me, check me out. My name is Roger Moore, the visionary of GR360. Any damage caused by me is done with the GR at the beginning. So you got GR Lives, you got, a lot of GR practices, manifest projects in locally in Birmingham, and different things around over the years. Probably primarily known for Gospel Inc. magazine still, so you may have seen that around, but but for the past 15 years I would say I've been about anyway. But we're here doing this little project called Lift Show. We're on number 109 today, so I'm feeling a bit old. I feel like that every day, by the way. But yeah, today's subject, man, guys, there's plenty of things to mourn about, but we all know Jesus is King. Amen. The church say amen. But you know, apart from that part there still, you know, like for me it's like, yo, like guys, I was trying to check out what's going on UK wise and nothing go on, you know what I'm saying? And for the people that don't know what I meant is that nothing's happening in the UK, you know, enough for me. People can say it's rich for you to say, but I have done a lot in the UK, so I can say what I need to say. So ultimately, so you know, I've invested a lot, you know, I've done what I had to do, but now look at the UK scene and going, who's sticking the neck out now? Still Shady Boy, that great album, like that's fantastic, you know. And then you got a few others, but for the urban gospel scene, you know, what are people doing? You know what I mean? Trying to get squeezed on free YouTube channels, getting cheap videos done. You know what I mean? Is that what you're trying to do these days? Anyway, so yeah, and even then, you know, I'm like, what, go on? Someone's coming out with, someone's working the album. Listen, man, yo. Anyway, before I get started, get myself in trouble, I'm gonna have the balance, which is gonna be hopefully Brother O'Neil Dennis gonna be talking to me about that. Hopefully I'll be talking to as well Vessel Music, God's winning, you know, he's been hailing me up, so I'm gonna hail him up as well, and you know, and see what their viewpoint is, what's going on in the UK scene still. You know, I need to be updated myself on what's happening anyway still, yeah, and what's going on anyway still, yeah. Also got another phone call coming in from Odd Priest. All these guys are phoning me at the wrong time anyway still, yeah. But we're here on the Lift Show. First track was Brasel, Praying Hands, and I'm just going to be hitting out with a track called Honey. In the background, you can hear the vibe still anyway. So big tune is by Byron, Juane, that's Juane. What could I say, Dwayne? You know what I mean? Anyway, so but it's Wayne, Juan. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so check out this track. It's track's called Honey. Hope you enjoy. I thought I'd just bring a bit of Aaron Cole into the mix still, you know what I'm saying, all day, every day, Aaron Cole. Let's go vibe into and let's line up the conversations that we're gonna have today on the show. You know what I mean, talking about Wagwan UK. You know what I mean, so what's happening? I don't know why I use the phrase Wagwan. That's because of the QC show. It's got to be this Wagwan UK. But fix up UK. You know, what's happening? You know what I'm saying. So maybe by the end of the show, you may convince me doing a lot more than what's out there. But guys, I'm gonna come in on an educated viewpoint. I've been doing my research. I can't find no videos out there. I even search Rapzilla because you guys seem to think you can go to Rapzilla first before you even give it to anybody else in the UK. But that's just a little side dig for myself anyway. So do I do side digs? Do I do side digs? do gigs. I do side gigs, yeah, I do that. But side gigs, me, never. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so this is Roger here on the Lift Show. Trying to do some research about the UK gospel. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of quiet still. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing no album covers on Instagram. But anyway, this is where it goes. Check this out. Facts, Aaron Cole.
Yeah. Thinking God and thinking God again. I don't fit into your box of trends. Lately, all this music sound the same. I can't even see you in my lane. If you ain't talking growth, then you can sit. I grew up in the stew, I had to spit. I barely had a chance to watch some Nick. So all this mediocre, I don't get. God told me I gotta level up, yeah. I can't be a son, son of regular, yeah. I ain't getting cozy off a little buzz, yeah. Always getting better what a legend does, yeah. You don't know where we came from. If you gotta be, I was on it, yeah. All them late nights working, yeah. You was probably watching Conan, yeah. I'm on the other side now. I looked up to all these dudes when I was young, yeah. Fighting off all these demons like I'm Jackie Chan, yeah. Being great is what I'm gonna do. Or label salty cause I'm making moves. These people talking got me in a mood. But got too good to weave and sweat these fools. This year, all mine is go time, spin fast. Got a lot of people plotting me to fail, spin fast. God got me in the Psalms, I could tell, spin fast. I just always gotta keep it real, spin fast. All fast, yeah. All fast, all fast, all fast, yeah. All facts, all facts, yeah. All facts, all facts, all facts, yeah. All facts. Walking in studios with my name on it. Compared to God, I'm overrated like I'm James Harden. They all selling out for bread, homie, that's below me. I had to move away from that like a alimony. We making moves, I'm in a groove. Can be in my biz, unless I prove. She ain't with you for the reasons that you think she do. Yeah, lying to my face, that's a bad move. Yeah, I gotta make it count. Got no time for wishing. I ain't with the candy girls. I need a new addition. Don't mind me, I'm just spitting facts. Got my little sisters on my back. We coming in for a root attack. I'm in a Golden State, but my team is stacked. This year, all mine is go time, spin fast. Got a lot of people plotting me to fail, spin fast. God got me in the Psalms, I could tell, spin fast. I just always gotta keep it real, spin fast. All fast, yeah. All fast, all fast, all fast, yeah. All fast, all facts, yeah.
Okay, right, guys. Usually, you know, you're wondering why I'm just doing back to back, just chilling out, just enjoying the music. But that's out there still. If you're wondering what's going on, Roger, where is the chat? Obviously, you heard a bit of my chat anyway. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna be lining up definitely one interview, maybe even 2 interviews on the phone still today. Still, yeah. Hopefully we're gonna have a great show, great conversations today, man. Yeah. Enjoy the vibe, man. Aaron Cole.
I don't need a lot, my master in the building. I don't live with pennies, that's a magic feeling. All it really takes is all I got, so I'm waking up, and that's facts on facts. They calculating on this Dr. Dre, but I don't think they ready for the aftermath. That's facts. Every day I wake up, it's a blessing, that's facts. Took my L and turned it to a lesson, that's facts. Might be in the bad, but I'm chosen, that's facts. Friends wanna bounce when I'm going, that's facts. I'ma be that guy they sleep on till I die, cause I always beat the truth and can't rap you all these lies and can't fake in front of crowds and be a different guy behind. Like all your favorite rappers, no more hiding in disguise. If I never get to chill with the cool guys, I'm in the industry. Now ever got all these famous people following and tweeting me. I don't care about a cliche, long as God and my family's here with me. I'm content proclaiming Jesus, living my dream no matter if you feeling me, and that's all facts.
They do it colossal. I do not mess with imposters. No. Swerve out the way like potholes. Whoa. I feel like Nelly Furtado. Fly like a bird from Toronto.
I feel like an A going on. Hey, alright.
Yeah, we gotta do it colossal. Yeah, we gotta do it colossal. I feel like Nelly Furtado. Fly like a bird from Toronto. Yeah, we gotta do it colossal. Yeah, my homies solid like fossils, and all of my bars sound like I'm Aristotle. Yeah, my baby look like a model, even when she isn't all their apostle. Yeah, we did $1 million independent while all these labels playing spin the bottle. Yeah, I give my thanks to the Lord. I know without him I'm nothing, I'm nada. They say, Dilly, how do you make it? I told them, man, it ain't all about talent. You gotta work every night like you Jimmy. I'm talking Kimmel, I'm talking Fallon. Then when you done, gotta take a little savage. Don't let the internet make you an addict. I seen a good man turn into a savage. They want my soul, but they know they can't have it. I'm like, yeah, we gotta do it colossal. I do not mess with imposters. Swerve out the way like potholes. I feel like Nelly Furtado. Fly like a bird from Toronto. I make a way and they follow. I got the force like Kylo. Yeah, we gotta do it colossal. Yeah, we gotta do it colossal. I feel like Nelly Furtado. Fly like a bird from Toronto. Yeah, we gotta do it colossal.
Okay, 2010 I made history. I put the old me away for this ministry, yeah. Then at 16 that boy sign went on tour, got my foot in the door, now they feeling me, yeah. Now everything is colossal. I went from local to hot, so I gotta whip up the pot, fo. I'm a big dog, you a god though. I made my living with writtens. I came up poor with poverty stricken. Daddy was gone, they took him for hustling. Mama was strong, to this day she forgive him. Cousins was banging, they out on the street. And I can't even mention some things that I seen. I swear I need therapy. Maybe that's why I'm a Christian, cause only the Lord could have spared me. Yeah, I gotta do it colossal. Cover my face when I pose like a model. Jumping at 6'4" and then hit the throttle. Screw, screw. Then that boy gone, off in the studio, I feel like Pablo. Whipping that strong, I see the crowd and I see a mosh pit. Look like home.
Hey, we gotta do it colossal. Yeah, we gotta do it colossal.
Yeah.
I feel like Nelly Furtado. Fly like a bird from Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta do it colossal.
Okay, y'all agenda don't fit me. I'm Diddy tryna get biggie. Play with me, edit your face up on Photoshop. Had you on IG like 50. Who said I can't get a Bentley? Reverse said that that's the energy. Cause a lot of them tell me to sell our possessions, take money from those in their ministry. I'm tryna do it colossal. Some tryna do it to colonize. Discover they give them they publishing. You did the work, I ain't still in the column. I stupid like giving up land for a dollar sign. New slaves to a dotted line. If Columbus can kill and get credit a holiday, what I get giving them life, mom? Nothing. Okay, I'm tryna do it colossal. I don't mind doing the dirty work. Figure so black, got them printed on charcoal. They think on Twitter I'm hostile. My loose cannons go straight through your poncho. But lately I learned to forgive all my haters that tried to wish clothes I'm out, so dang, okay. I gotta do it colossal, yeah.
Alright, cool. Let me just in and get ready to come in, yeah?
Gospel hydration. Marc Jones, you know what it is. Come through on the thing that's normal. Vic just sent one beat and it's out of this world like it came through a portal. Gotta make the best of my life cause I only got one, God knows that I'm mortal. So I saved up from early, bought me a home and I did it all lawful. You know that I did it all lawful. No way could I ever just back down. Live my life by faith, so if you see me, no God's in the background. Took a break for a bit and I sat down. Had to think why I do this thing and now I'm on smoke every time that I rap now. Seal's broken, I ain't going back now. Shield's gone, so it's time to attack now. Right now it's my season. Still all about freedom. Can't live like a slave no more. Trust me, my bro, now there ain't no reason. I'm done with the people pleasing. See me, I just fear my God and do my job. That's what I'm screaming. Never on old, always on new. On to the next one.
Okay, guys, if you're thinking like, okay, Raj, you've kind of had a UK track out there, well done, son. Yeah, you know, I'll take the accolades for that still anyway, yeah. But this is Roger Moore on the Live Show. I'm phoning up a friend of mine. He's on the line. Let's check out if he's there, bro. Can we bring you in? Can you hear me, bro?
I'm here, Roger. How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
All right, we can hear you loud and clear, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
So, right, bro, like, what's into this all year, bro? Like, I've been now, guys. I must admit, thanks to great media like AStepFwd, like and it was there. You know, I kind of I wouldn't say cheap because it's part of why the platform's there. I check out what's happening UK wise, see what's going on, and not only UK wise, what's going on with a UK perspective on gospel music, if you know what I'm saying, bro, worldwide as well. So I think it's great for that. So going on there, bro, and I kind of notice what's happening to urban gospel. Am I missing something or not much there? So I'm gonna go straight to the this part because we're gonna something else to talk about with O'Neil. But bro, like you know, you've been on the show before, so if anyone don't know it, O'Neil, the boss man of of AStepFwd. Check it out. But bro, UK gospel, man, talk to me. UK urban gospel, yeah. You know,
right.
I've seen a little track I was played with Marc John's backed by Gospel Hydration there.
All right, yes.
Man, you got Still Shady. Brilliant, a fantastic album. Still big up to the album. Still, you know what I mean. That's a great piece of. It sounds kind of really. I'm not saying cliche. Very. Hopefully, this doesn't come in condescending, but it's a great piece of music. Sometimes, you know, you have great pieces of passion. You know what I mean.
Right.
But it is a great production. A great. I enjoyed the musicality of it as well. You know. So and people believe it's not that easy sometimes to find great music out there. I love the collabos on them Still Shady's product. But bro, you know, urban gospel scene, man. You know, obviously I'm out. You know, what I mean, from up north in the woods. Now, you know, you know, so. Let's be real, you know, the driving force, and people believe, before you shoot me down, the reality show is 9 out of 10 acts in the urban gospel scene are from London, if not 19 out of 20. Yeah. What's happening, bro? Is something happening is something about to happen that I'm missing out on? And you're laughing, you know, because you know there's about 5 albums that drop next week. You know what I'm saying?
I'm laughing because, you know, probably asking the wrong question.
Okay. Is there too much stuff coming out?
Probably asking. You know what? There's what is different about now is not even so much. It's not even about when the projects are dropping or whatever. The honesty of it is, as you already said, there is a lot happening. And I think it's less about when the projects are going to drop and more about, okay, what else can we do to encourage even more artists to come out? Because sometimes we get so caught up on the product. And I know it has to be led by the products, obviously.
All right.
But there is such a great momentum. You have to remember, from my humble opinion, this is the most exciting time I've seen in 6 years. Right, just because you can tell, you know, the names you called out and so many others, right? Just the fact that there is just platforms that never existed before and are now firing on all cylinders, right? Just the fact that there are some new artists that we have never heard of before that you're thinking, even if it's just a single, even if it's just a one track, at least these guys are realizing that, okay, I can actually use my gifts and talents to God's glory, right? And it will impact lives. That in and of itself, you know, for somebody to decide to be brave enough to put their music out, for it to be judged, if you will, for not knowing what the outcome is going to be, that's a massive thing. So sometimes it's less about, oh my God, where's the music? And it's more about, man, this is a celebration time. One more person decided to be an ambassador for Christ. Wow. You know, so I'm trying to take the pressure off the product and put on the intention. Sorry,
okay, no, this is what I'm saying to you about, like, guys, you have to explain to me, like, man, O'Neal, trust me, man, it's like, yo, I'll be like, yo, I know why I called O'Neal on this conversation. I know I had to bring him in this conversation. I was like, O'Neal, you better pick up your phone because I got to talk to you today because I am not, but the beauty of it, what I try to have conversation on O'Neal is not to have too much prep so people can get the rawness of not a prearranged questions, if you know what I'm saying, bro, like, you know what I mean, like going, yo, guess what, Neil? Do you think that so-and-so's... No. We're going to keep it raw and crusty out here still, on the live show still,
stuff.
And, like, for me now, so that's a great, very point. So, name me... Now, it's not about biasness, yeah? Name me 2 artists which you're expecting some big noise, whether it's track or just big noise before Christmas.
I'll tell you 2 that have been already.
Okay, cool.
I know there's an artist called Shards. His
Shards,
Instagram is Shards on the Beat. So he just had a release recently, which I know created a bit of a stir.
Yes, you are.
I know there's another artist called Dance. Right, who just dropped a major project recently, and that's been having some remixes. I know Sharon jumped on some remixes, a remix with him of his and stuff like that. And that's just 2 I'm picking out randomly, right? Just to say that what is happening is there's a lot of artists out there who are just really coming into their own and finding their feet and figuring out what they need to figure out. And when you're in that phase, because we realize that there are so many new artists, when you're in that phase, it's more about who am I? What am I about? So it's not necessarily about broadcasting yourself to the world. It's more about figuring yourself out, getting your community around you. And that doesn't always necessarily mean I'm shouting to everybody in the world or all the platforms need to know, because you're in that time when you're kind of pulling it together. And I think that's why you might not see, even I'm missing a lot of news at the moment, and that's the honesty of it. And I've had to ask that question, where are these guys? But I just realized that, you know what, these guys are focused on their own community, building their own brand, building the music, the structure, all of that. So I've just had to be patient as well to say, okay, fine, I might not know of you, but the moment I hear of you is when I'm celebrating you straight away, right? So that's been kind of the what I've noticed happening. A lot of people, a lot of artists. I have a list. I brought up a list of just the names of people that I've seen come into the scene in the last 6 months, and I'm talking urban side of things.
Okay, go on.
It's crazy, man.
I think you know what's kind of what I'm looking at, bro. Like, you know, you touched a bit on your website about and I know we're limited for time, but you know, you did mention on the AStepFwd website, you know, I know that was, you know, you do touch about world events. Now, do you feel that Jesus is King is going to have an influence on UK urban gospel?
Yeah.
Okay. In what way would you say?
Sorry, repeat that question again for me, Roger.
Do you see Jesus is King, Kanye West's Jesus is King album? Yeah, the whole Kanye West situation. Do you feel that's going to have an influence in urban gospel?
I got a call today from a presenter, and I got 2 calls today in relation to that very point.
Okay.
One person is a pastor, and she literally was with somebody who was suicidal and stuff like that, and they were heavily into hip hop. And this pastor was saying to me today that when she was leaving this individual, she wanted to leave him with something that he could hold on to as well, apart from what she had gone through, because he had just given his life to Christ as well.
Yeah.
He came out of the mindset he was in, gave his life to Christ, and she wanted to just give him something that he could hold on to and that he was interested in.
Okay.
Right. And she was just remarking on the fact that she never in her life thought she would be able to reference Kanye West to anybody. Right? But it just so happened that this young man was into hip hop. He had just given his life to Christ, and she had listened to the whole project, right, from Kanye, right? And she was just amazed by the fact that this wasn't even a half attempt at a gospel album. This was just gospel. This was just good. And she was so enthused to be able to say to the young man, who was actually into hip hop as well, have you heard the latest Kanye project yet? He was like, no, because he was more into the stuff from before. And she was like, go check him out. And the look on his face was just like, serious? You want me to go check out Kanye? Yeah? Are you for real? You know? And that, if that isn't a game changer, I don't know what is. It's not even about, I said to somebody as well, it's less about Kanye, right, and more of the fact that Jesus' name is being proclaimed, right? It's more about the fact that, you know, the record that was broken by Kanye on Spotify to be the most streamed artist, right, or the most streamed product within a 12-hour period, 38 million streams, right? That record was a Jesus record, man, in the sense that that was a record that was broken for the name of Christ, right?
Amen.
It was less about Kanye and more of the fact that God used Kanye to deliver something that changed the landscape. Because all of a sudden, those individuals who would not be discussing this stuff, even in passing, they're now having to have that conversation. They don't now have an excuse to say, I never heard anything about Jesus or the Bible, you know, because it was brought to you where you were, right? And that's a game changer across the scene, across the world. That's a game changer.
Yeah, for real. Yo, bro, it is for me. I've been watching like a hawk. You get me saying, bro? Because obviously, like, you know, me come from the teaching perspective of, like, you know, about, for me, the power of the power of music and the power of negative power of music out there, and to see a guy who's come against God in his lyrics to come
Yes.
around. I just say, you know what, this is God be the glory, you know, 100%,
Yes.
man. And you know,
Yes.
and it's absolutely great, man, absolutely fantastic. And I don't want to focus too much on this because I know I can imagine, you know, every blog on earth has focused on Kanye West. You can put Kanye West, bro. He is the most Google search thing in the past 2-3 weeks, which is absolutely fantastic. You know,
Yes.
just seeing some. Imagine Paul being saved in his times.
Mm-hmm.
You can imagine the same thing. You know what I mean? Yo, how's Paul a Christian now? Nah, blood.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
There you
no
go.
way.
There you go.
No
There
way.
you go.
Man, with Google searching him, like, listen, I got a video of him throwing stones. You know what I'm saying? At Christians. I got. Yo, he's a snitch. You know what I'm saying? He grabbed a Christian.
Absolutely.
So you know, you can imagine, man. You know,
But more to your point as well. It's what does that mean for current Christian urban acts? Because that was another discussion I was part of recently.
Yeah,
because
true.
all of a sudden, you know, there's a whole different market that has opened up. There's a whole segment of the community or society that perhaps wouldn't have been interested before. But hold on, you have the hashtags that are trending now. Jesus is King, Christian, Gospel. All those are now hashtags that are trending.
True,
Those
true.
are hashtags that are being searched like thousands and thousands of times. So all of a sudden, that Christian content that was traditionally mainly for the Christians, if you will, right? That's now, that music is seeping into the mainstream society in a way that wasn't there before, right? And what does that mean? What does that mean for the content that Christian artists, Christian and gospel artists are producing or needed to produce? What does that mean for them? And that's another angle. Because before people were very strict, or not so much strict. There was this whole thing of don't put me in a box. Well, that box was blown open.
Yeah, bro. There ain't no box. What about now, bro?
So what now?
You know what I mean? I can't say Jesus too loud. I'm gonna talk about relationships, but anyway, that's a whole different conversation. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna open up a massive can of worms, and I want to stay focused on this, bro, because I want to talk about. Listen, you had a nice little tea and coffee with you know what I mean. You did invite myself to come down, but due to I can't do Beam Me Up Scotty, I couldn't get there yesterday at
that's all right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so I do have to you know what I mean, freshen up the oxygen tanks when I go down to M25 in London just because of the air pollution. But anyway, put that aside, I heard you had a fantastic event. Now tell me, bro, what was announced? I didn't want to be cheeky and ask you beforehand, but I said, listen, bro, tell us what's happening, what's next for Step Forward. I know I've seen 2020. What's going on?
Well, I want to say thanks first to those people from the Midlands, unlike yourself, who actually showed up. You know, so we had about almost 10 people there from the Coventry side.
Okay, nice.
We had Annette B there as well,
Cool.
representing and stuff. So it was great to see. We had people from Wales, from Bristol. We had people from Liverpool. You know, we had a group across from Sweden who were around and just wanted to come through. It was a fantastic time.
Cool.
We only had a week to put it on, so to have over 100 people show up, right, was no small feat. So a massive thank you to those individuals. What was announced was, one, we met in the space that we're going to be based in for the next couple of months, for a year, 2 years, or God's willing, we'll see how that goes. But we're now officially going to be based from the heart of London, right? Euston Tower on the 28th floor, the same building that the HMRC is based in. That's going to be our new headquarters. Well, our first ever headquarters. And that alone, to have that opportunity, right? It's a massive space. Sandra Godley is the person responsible for that space, right? And she is looking to have a creative hub there. So lots of different organizations are already talking to her about what that could look like and how that will work. But we're in the building already, right? So we have taken up residence there already.
All right.
And that's going on.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry?
Yeah. That's how Sandra's going on, bro.
I tell you, it's fantastic, man.
No,
God is
great.
just opening doors and stuff. And then the other big news that we announced last night was the fact that we are now officially partnering with Compassion UK. So the UK Christian Charge is now sponsored by Compassion UK for the next 12 months, for the next year, right? Which when you consider how big a deal that is, right? The official Christian and Gospel chart in the UK, which is the UK's equivalent of the Billboard in the US, right? When they brought in the Christian and Gospel category for the first time in 2013, after the lobbying works of people like Juliet Fletcher from GMIA and Jonathan Brown from Integrity and so many other influential people, the first time that was brought in, that chart was sponsored by Compassion.
Okay.
Right? And that was the official chart in 2013.
I think I can remember that. Yeah. Because I know the logo from back in the day. Yeah.
And then afterwards, that stopped. Right. So to now have AStepFwd's UK Christian chart recognized enough to be sponsored by the same organization that sponsored the official chart, right, is a remarkable feat. And that could only be God, because we don't have the influence, the clout and whatever to pull these things off. It's just God opening doors and allowing, just us to walk through, right? So that's now official, right? From November onwards, every reference to the UK Christian chart is the UK Christian chart in partnership with Compassion UK.
Wow.
But the even bigger news than that, right, is the fact that this partnership is now going to be hoping to see 200 children's lives changed over the next 12 months. So this partnership, we have a project now in existence that launched last night that is named Mission 200 Project.
Okay.
And that Mission 200 Project is the attempt for us to see 200 children sponsored across the next 12-month period. And for me, I say it's a bigger deal than the partnership with regards to charts.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about children's lives being impacted.
Yeah.
Families being changed. And that has more significance than anything else, right? So we're mad excited about that. Last night we had 5 children sponsored last night, which means that we're now 195 to go towards that target being met. And that's just fantastic, because the whole UK Christian chart, we're hoping, will get behind this. It doesn't become a AStepFwd's project just on its own. It becomes something that all the artists that have ever worked with us, that have ever engaged with us, all 600 and odd of them, will see this as an opportunity to make a global impact. Because at the same time, we're saying to every single artist, okay, we've taken this on for all of us, but what are you doing in your local community? How are you impacting the people around you, your neighbors, your church community? How is that impact shaping up? How is it looking? This is our first official missions project, but what is your mission project? What are you doing? So we can all work together on this one, but we want to also help you with your personal project in your own community. And that's why this is such a big deal. We weren't just talking to say we want to see this thing happen. We're leading by example, and we're encouraging everybody else to say, okay, fine, we want to support you in what you're doing as well. So Mission 200 project is off the ground, man. It's exciting.
Okay, guys, you know where I'm going to be chilling down when I go down south, you know what I'm saying? So, just get the herbal teas ready, you know what I'm saying, bro? Hopefully you got Costa Coffee around the corner still, sponsored by the UK charts and
No. That's pushing it a little now, Roger.
You know what I'm saying? But no, bro, I have to salute you, bro. Like, which I know, like, we've done some moves ourselves, and it's great to see innovative moves going on around the UK. And I think that it all drives us to bring out better and be better and better. And that's something that I learned from just coming together in the GMIA talks. And I did say to you, one thing I did gather from that is that there's people, as much as there's people always gonna be talking, but it's great to see. In the Bible, when it talks, I believe it's Elijah and Elisha, and I always tell you this to people, when he was moaning to God in Mount Sinai, he's like, God, I'm the only man out here. It's like, yo, dude, don't ever get self-righteous about you're the only dude out here doing things in the gospel world. There's passionate people doing their thing in their corner and doing a great big thing. And so that's what I learned from the GMIA. There's great people being innovative, being passionate in their areas. So and I always say to people, whenever you do things for God, don't ever operate like that you are the reason why it happens. The moment you operate in that, you're gone. You know what I'm saying? Always operate that you are replaceable, because God does everything. You know what I'm saying? The moment that you say, "Oh, I'm done with this," believe me, God will raise somebody up to do the same thing.
There you
I've
go.
seen it
Absolutely
time and time
true.
again.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, bro, I have to just salute what you're doing still, and I'm looking forward to come down. You know what I mean? Get the kettle ready, come down, get all the cameras out there still, and what's happening. We're gonna hit you up, and like I said, we're gonna clue you up on what we're doing up here. We're gonna keep in contact. So, guys, check out AStepFwd.com. You know, salute you guys for just really, you know, being innovative in the UK industry, bro. Because like I said, you know, I just remember just going down and checking you guys out, and you launched the charts, and to see where it is now today. It is, bro, it's great doing something, and I know this for myself. It's great doing this for 2 years, 3 years, or 1 year. It's great doing it. I've seen loads of people do things at an excellent standard for 1 year. I've seen it too often. And everyone says, "Yeah, Roger, they're gonna be big, man." And then everything, you know, bro, like they're gone. And you go, "What? Why is it gone?" And they go to you, "Oh yeah, not enough people." I said, "I could have told you there's not enough money in the industry. That cannot be your drive." You know what I'm saying? Your drive, your why cannot be associated to money when it comes to creativity. Whether you do gospel or secular, because it will be always be short term. There's very few success stories when it comes to finances, when it comes to creativity. Don't think. Everyone look at Jay-Z and all these guys, bro, like it's a normal. You know, it's not normal. That's abnormal. You know what I'm saying? Puff Daddy is abnormal. Kanye West is abnormal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? These guys are just abnormal. You know what I'm saying? They're 1 in a billion. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy your gift, enjoy your craft, enjoy your creativity, bro.
Absolutely. No, you're absolutely true. Absolutely spot on with that. And I think that's what excites us so much now as well, because we're seeing so many other platforms, so many other creative individuals and leaders and influencers who just have a heart for building, and you get the sense that there's a whole we're in a Nehemiah and an Ezra period, if you will, right, where people are just locking hands, they're protecting themselves, they're protecting the faith within themselves, but they're working on building something that is of benefit to everyone. And when you look in the room last night, we did a shout out, or just a call out, just for individuals who had platforms to just shout themselves out. And you know, just hearing, you know, we had the Visions TV, you had Gospel Hydration, you had 7 Gospel Tracks. You had Assault TV, you know, and that was just a few that off the top of my head of just amazing. Premier Gospel were in there, Integrity were in there, just amazing platforms that are just out there serving and working with individuals, and it's just such a great time. I said it on the TBN interview recently. It's a great time to be involved in what God is doing, and not just the music side. There's a move happening right here, right now, right? And I, for one, am all for it, because you can sense there's a God move. You look at all the things going on worldwide as well, not just the troubles, but the successes. Even the Kanye's we've been speaking about, you know, the Tyler Perry's, the move, all of those things are just God movements that we don't even need to try to figure it out. We just need to just be humble and keep on doing what He's called us to do, because in due time He will bring it all together. And that's why we need to be here for it. We need to be just persistent in what we're doing, whatever it is that we're called to do, whether we're seeing it shining for us at the moment or not. Just keep on working, because your work is not to yourself or to the man beside you. It is all to God. And if it's for Him, then nothing around you should be able to distract you from keeping that focus on Him, because He's your life.
Listen, bro, and I think that you cannot beat, bro. Like, you know, when I'm doing you know, when you do stuff like years ago, and people come to me now, and I just had one of the young guys that came to one of my GR Live 3 JR, and to see him as a big man now looking at doing his own podcast and this and that, and throwing out to people. So who you sow seeds into, guys, you know what I mean, you might not germinate in what you think it should germinate in, but trust me, when you look at things a decade later, people are like, whoa, that's a bit too long. But listen, bro, it is such a blessing to see what they could have been because of the negative culture. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the positivity and sometimes the things that you put risk at, you almost, it sounds kind of real and harsh, but you go in lost after doing events and you're not making no money from these events, and you're thinking, God, why am I doing this? Like, what was the point? I'm torturing myself here. And people are like, why are you saying this for, Roger? Because it's real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the reality show is this is not done for the fame or the money. This is just done that people will know his name ultimately. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at, bro. So I have to say enough love, bro. And like I said, I'm gonna definitely keep up the website, because it just helped me my my research for my QC show, bro.
No problem, man. Happy to serve.
I'm looking at what video can I talk about this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm going, yo, O'Neal, where's updates, man? Come on, update more. You see?
Yesterday took the wind out of our sail a little bit.
That's cool.
Yeah, but we're back on it now, and Stephen, or our administrator and operations assistant, he's back on it. We had a good meeting today and the work session. So yeah, you'll see some more things going up for the rest of this week and ongoing. And yeah, so thank you for all the love and the support as well. And I'm dying to come and see the new space that you're at as well. And that out, because that just looks so great. And we need more of these things to just create a vibrant scene.
And we just need guys like, you know, there's myself, there's yourself, O'Neal, and need some guys, you know, if you really want to really understand, you see what we do and what's out here. It's not what you see, it's what you don't see. What helps us get here, you know what I'm saying? And now listen, guys, this is one of the best advice I heard the other day, and we need to operate this. And I know you operate in this totally. If you have manners, it takes you a long way. Yeah, trust me, guys. Yeah, if it's little advice, you'll say manners. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know me. Guys, Roger, what sort of advice is that, man? Listen, guys, manners and respect, trust me, goes a long way, because that same person you show manners and respect with are the same people that open the door that you could have stood over. And sometimes when we're backstage, when we think we're superstars, when we think we're the biggest promoter out there, and we show a lack of manners to somebody, we don't realize that person had the door ready to open for us.
Yeah.
So
and it's scriptural as well, because you know how do you show your love for God? You show your love for God in your service to your fellow men.
That's it.
You know, and everything is. I said it last night as well. Everything is about relationships. Everything is built on relationships. Our salvation is built on our relationship with God, right? So that's a starting point, and it filters everywhere else. So if everything is built on relationship, it's about, you know, not just about me, but what can I do to serve you, Roger? What can I do to serve the other? If we have that mindset where it's less about us and more about God, and how we serve God is by serving others, then, you know, it changes everything. You know, I said it last night. The path to everywhere is servanthood. That's what KCJ said to me in an interview, and I've never forgotten it. I say it as often as I can, because I'm reminding myself as well. The path to everywhere is servanthood. If we have a servant's heart and a servant mentality, God just opens doors and blesses us when we can't see it coming, man. That's the exciting bit. The path everywhere is servanthood.
Trust me, bro. No, absolutely fantastic, brother. But listen, bro. Yeah, I've taken up more time on my show than expected, but that's big up, bro. IGTV, check this out, because, you know, big conversation between O'Neal and Roger Moore here still, you know, like, it's just great to see StepFwd just stepping out again, you know, me forward, as they say. That is so practiced. That was so researched, guys. I took time out for that line, you know what I'm saying? You know, me StepFwd is stepping forward. I have to do that again, bro. That's a big line, that still, you know?
No
but listen, yo, this is Roger here, the Live Show. No, enough love, and we'll talk anyway still, yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. Much appreciated.
Enough love, brother. Yeah,
right.
Respect.
Cheers.
Man. God bless you.
Bye.
Yo, guys, great convo there with O'Neal. I'm gonna get beaten up by my other guest here, because I'm like, oh no, I'm meant to have another conversation here today, so I'm gonna postpone that to next week anyway. But Vessel, we'll touch base anyway, so yeah, because that conversation was a great conversation. I know it went longer than expected, but either way, still, you guys, we'd have to big up StepFwd. Check them out at StepFwd on Instagram, at AStepFwd.com, not at StepFwd, AStepFwd.com. Check them out, guys. StepFwd, just to see what they're doing, see what's happening out there. They're involved in like doing the Poets, the PIA tour. They're doing the whole charts, and now they're stepping up, having their own space to do even more creative projects. You know, I know the benefit of having a space, and now we renovated our space, you know, into Gen Studios. It's given us a flexibility to deliver even greater projects. So watch out what we're doing on the Lift Show. This show here, we're on 109, and check out what we're doing in the QC show. Myself and Jammer, check out Jim Music Show that we could be coming out here, and there'll be even more shows coming up in the future from here. And also check out, big up to the Gen Hope team with Gen Invest. You know, we're gonna be putting out some great videos in terms of lifestyle. And I think too often as creatives, we get so focused on making money from creativity that, you know, God has given us principles that we can actually make finance to support our creativity in a legitimate and positive way, which is fantastic. So check out Gen Invest for that anyway. So yeah, check out, you know, the updates at JR360 Media if you want to find out more about that stuff anyway. But this is Roger here. Now I'm gonna switch up the track. You got a bit of Marc Jones in the background, so what everyone's kind of vibing to.
Wait. Tell me why I can't shine when God's been good.
Yeah, that's a bit of Marc Jones there still. Yeah, we're gonna play a track called from Uchenna. Now again, I said the name wrong anyway, sorry. But it's hey, check out the vibe here. I love this track. This is one of our top tracks early on in the year. We're closing off the show in a bit, man. Boy, sir, what? My voice is kind of like sore still after. Big conversation, yeah? Enjoy the vibe.
I've heard the story of a savior who loved me though my heart was a stranger. I agree what they say of you is more than true, 'cause my life has seen that you're the one that crumbled all of my shame. Stepped in my past, healed me from all of my pain. I can tell the world of all that you've done, so I sing this song. You are everything to me, everything to me. Yeah, you are everything to me, everything to me. Yeah. Ask me why do I sing about His glory? You'll understand if you saw the state I was in. I've made a choice in this life I live. I want nothing else than Jesus Christ is for me. He's the one that speaks life into my face, gives me peace when depression tries to come. Looked at me when others couldn't see me and said I was yours. You are everything to me, everything to me. Yeah, you are everything to me, everything to me.
Yeah, been here since 96. Life in his hands, never looked back since. The enemy tries to speak to me, but I tell him what the fact is. God can manage it. Kyrie hands how he handled it. Covered in his love life, so candlelit. Gave me the truth, so I ran with it. Yeah, he's not average. Came to restore my heart's damages. Made some mistakes, I'm not proud of it. Learning maturity, you want more of me. Melanin skin to the core of me. Everything I need, you are to me. Always near, never far from me. You're everything.
You are everything to me, everything to me. To me, everything to me. You are everything to me, everything to me.
Okay, guys, right. So we're gonna be closing off the show right now, still, yes. So like today's show, like, you know, guys, like, you know, I actually was coming off with the vibe of going like, yo, UK fix up, man. Yo, we kind of going on like whack right now. But obviously, thanks to the my boy O'Neil, he kind of I wouldn't say corrected me, but eased my concerns. As I would definitely say, and that it definitely eased my concerns on that still, yeah. But like, you know, all I can do is encourage everyone in the UK, guys, like just encourage you to go for it. Listen, you're not going to get right straight away. You know what I'm saying? I never got this right. I'm still not getting this perfectly right. I am still there to improve in what I do, what I have to do, who I get the music to. So guys, what I can encourage you as an artist there, so yeah, hit up UK medias, you know, and I might, you know, one of the things I did do when I was managing my wife back in the day, you know, when we're starting out, and this is back in the late 90s, I made sure that I got to know every single platform possible, radio and whatsoever, and I contacted every single one of them. You know, so my encouragement is your guys, you know, it's not just about putting things on Instagram and hitting your fans, but develop relationships in media in the UK. I've seen some of you guys jumping over to the US and just doing your big things. That's great. Jump on them Rapzilla platforms, but listen, sort out your yard first before you clean up somebody else's yard. Yeah, big up, man. But listen, this is Roger on the Lift Show 109. Listen, guys, UK, enough love, enough big up to everyone here doing stuff in the UK, man. And I'm gonna finish off, and not a UK track, I'm not gonna get myself in trouble, but yo, I have to big up to Tobe and Nwigwe, be doing big things over stateside. You know what I'm saying? Didn't play no Kanye West this week, but I had to give him a shout out still. This is Roger Moore at the Lift Show. God bless you all. Roger, over and out.
Shine, shine, shine on all of them. Shine on all of them. My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Shine, 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 shine on all of them. Shine on all of them. My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. We in the land of milk and honey, but ain't nothing sweet, these demons hungry. They go bananas for the money, but not me, I'm no circus monkey. It's crazy, it's crazy. No Satan can drown us, we wavy. Too smooth to be fooled by fugazis. I guess that's all part of what made me. Shine, 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 shine on all of them. Shine on all of them. My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Climb, 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 climb. You were born to win. You were born to win. Don't let them make you colorblind and not adore your skin. I seen so many come and go. It's hard to get change when you're broke. My only goal while on the glow is not to let my soul corrode. The world can be toxic, especially when your skin look like chocolate. Be cautious, all branches ain't outlets. And look towards the sun for your solace. And shine, 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 shine on all of them. My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Climb, 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 climb. You were born to win. You were born to win. Don't let them make you colorblind and not adore your skin. Hey, look, shine, 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 shine on all of them. Shine on all of them. My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Climb, 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 climb. You were born to win. You were born to win. Don't let them make you colorblind and not adore your skin. Hey, look, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I said this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Everybody say this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yeah. I said this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I said this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Everybody say this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yeah, let's stay right there. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. When they tell you can't be nothing, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. When you come from poverty, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. When they tell you you ain't beautiful, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Talk to him, Luke.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
let it shine, 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 let it shine.
Talk to him, Dave. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Ooh, shine, shine.
Alright guys, you know, we're just gonna close out the show, man, but like, you know what, just encourage everyone, let your light shine still, yeah, 100%, man. You know, whatever God has for you, let it 100% shine, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't hide it for no one. Let the gospel shine, man. Bless you.
Let it shine.